What is poppin', y'all? We back with another episode of the Squid Game. Where are they at now? Podcast where we catch up with the former players on Squid Game the Challenge to see where they've been, what they've been up to, and what they got going on. Today we have a special guest. This guest is a wild one. He's all over the place. Y'all might have seen him on a few TV channels. I don't know what channel Ultimate Tag is on, but you might have seen him on that. You might have seen him around your local park or buildings if you live in a city, jumping from high rise to high rise. He's all over the place. The modern day Spider Man, and or you might have seen him in a hospital, because he gets some injuries here and there, But this man's all over the place. I'd say one of the most well liked players from the show. I haven't ever heard of anything negative to say about this character, and uh I can co-sign with that as well. But I'm a quit the long intro, y'all, and without further introduction, I'm gonna introduce my brother, Mr. Roland.Hannigan, player 418. What's
What's
poppin',
up?
Roland?
How's it going, DeAndre?
We in inside. Unlike you, you're outside.
I'm on
I
my
usually
walk for the day.
Okay. Yeah, I usually say we in the building, but you not in the building, but in Mother Nature. I support that in walks, and he's getting his steps in. So y'all,
Oh
he should
yeah.
be a prime example for y'all at home. Get your butts up and go get your steps in.
Yes, sir.
Ooh, snap! I don't know why I just did that. Oh snap!
Kicking
But
me off already.
it was over. um. So Roland, it's been about a year since the show aired. A long time. The dust is all settled. How's everything been with you? Can you kind of tell me what you've been up to throughout the year?
Yeah, everything's been pretty good. Feel like I did a lot towards the first half of the year. Honestly, everything up until now has been pretty hectic. Uh, Pretty much right after the show aired early in the year, I got to be in like a Mr. Beast like TikTok that was pretty cool. It was like a world chase tag TikTok type of deal, which is like the sport I play. And then later I went to France for the World Chase Tag World Championship, which was pretty exciting. I got to compete in that, which was sick. Then I explored Europe for a little bit, came home, uh, went to like this action sports summer camp called Woodward. Got to do some coaching there. Uh, Dang, what else? And then I just went to another World Chase Tag tournament in Belgium that was pretty sick. So I got back from that like a month or two ago now.
Wow. Yeah, you've been chasing and tagging all over the place.
Yes, sir.
You need to give like tag seminars at schools.
Dude, that would be sick, but that would be very complicated.
True, true. Well, kids like I played tag every day growing up. That was the game. And
Yes.
somebody and a professional tag player came, I would think that'd be cooler than seeing like an NFL player come.
Hey, I mean, I'll take it. I guess the struggle in my head of like making it worth it is that World Chase Tag has like a structured arena that doesn't change year after year. Like maybe they'll make a small tweak, but it's almost identical. And all the like strategy and techniques have to be taught on that equipment for the most part. Not that there's no
Mm.
workarounds, but it's like how much benefit would it actually give to me going to like a school and teaching kids stuff if there's only four of those arenas in the US that they could go and play on. So it'd have to be like I don't know, it's complicated. I don't want to get all into it, but
No, you
in the future it'd be sick.
well, we gonna have to get you a manager to get that set up for you. I know you want. I don't want you to have to put together, but definitely 2025. We gonna have to get you a manager, and they gonna have to get you some speaking gigs for sure. Because I think it's pretty dope. It's I kind of compare it to American Ninja Warrior to an extent, but on
Yeah.
like a different realm. So I think that's pretty
I think
cool.
it's a little bit more like it feels a little bit more like a real sport to some degree, because at least not all of the ninja community, because there is like smaller, there's actual leagues in the ninja world that aren't like American Ninja Warrior, like the show, and those are like very competitive and feel more like a real sport, whereas the show Ninja Warrior is very, it feels almost more like a reality show at this point than like a competitive sport that you would tune in to watch. So World Chase Tag definitely leans on that, like, it feels like you're watching the UFC or like a football game or something.
Okay, man, that makes sense. That makes sense. So that's y'all are the real deal and whatnot. They're like
Yeah,
WWE.
a little bit. The actual show, I'm not trashing all of the sport of ninja because I've participated in it and it's sick, but the TV show is not like uh what I feel like truly represents the whole sport all the time.
Okay, that makes perfect sense. You educating me, so I'm definitely tuning in. Is there ever any arenas? I know you said there's only four in the States. Is there any in the Northeast ever?
Like Northeast in the US?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there's one in Pennsylvania, which is the gym there is called Dexterity Depot, and that's the team I'm on. So right before the World Championship, they were missing a player, and they invited me to join their team, and it just like worked out really good. And yeah, I love those guys. So I go up there pretty frequently. And speaking of you telling me to do like a workshop or whatever, I am actually doing my first workshop at that gym in February. So I'm pretty excited about that.
Nice. Okay. Okay. And where? And if people want to go to, see you or learn about tag, where is it at and when is it?
It's at Dexterity Depot in, I think it's called Camp Hill, Pennsylvania, on February 8th and 9th. Yeah, it's like gonna be a really intensive, like hard training weekend for like both beginners if you've never done the sport and just want to like figure out some basics, but also getting into some higher level stuff for some people that do play the sport competitively and like professionally to take them up to the next level as well.
Wow, that's pretty sick. Okay, well that's what's
Yeah.
up. It's coming up, and I'm excited. Maybe I'll pull up. I know that's close to the
Yeah,
Super Bowl, so if that's
where are
during the
you
Super
where are
Bowl,
you located at?
so I'm in New York. I'm in New York City.
Hey,
So
that's not too far. You should pull up. That'd be sick.
I actually would be cool to kind of do a tag seminar. As long as it's not Super Bowl weekends, then I would be there.
Okay.
I
All
don't
right,
know.
I'll keep you updated with it.
All right, well I'm gonna be checking when you post about it. So and that's close by
Bet.
too. Um, so y'all at home check it out as well. So, with it being a year out as well, like I said earlier, from since the show aired, how do you kind of
Mhm.
look back and reflect upon the show itself?
I thought it was cool. It was fun. It was definitely like still one of the craziest experiences of my life. I got to meet a lot of cool people. It was like, I don't know. I'm still in love with the idea that like I just love the challenge aspect of all of it. Like not having your phone for 2 weeks. I loved the like phone detox, living in a like bunk bedroom with 200 strangers and like, you know, at a huge calorie deficit. Like every element of it was like mentally and physically taxing and challenging, and I loved it. Um, but yeah, like it's something that I don't think about too often necessarily. Like, I definitely tried to take a step back and not make the show my entire personality, because it's like that's a cool thing I did, awesome, and like now I want to go do this other cool stuff. So yeah, I don't
Okay.
regret anything. I loved it, and I'm happy with where we're at now.
Yeah, no, that's a great way to put it because it's some folks do get completely wrapped in it. I don't think it's healthy to kind of have that, especially specifically a reality show, kind of and take your entire life, especially if you're on it, because then you'll
Yeah,
really get out mentally, and you're always gonna just be one on edge or two, just I think missing out on a lot of other great things as well. So totally
yeah,
co-sign with you on that. So you said you met a lot of great people on the show. There's a lot of wonderful things that happened and transpired, and you wouldn't do nothing different. But is there anything kind of, in your opinion, negative that happened, regarding the show, whether the way they edited things, whether, maybe some people in the show were different out of the show, or maybe just anything that happens, like maybe some people didn't like something that you said online or anything like that in the matter?
Um, Not really. Like, I don't know. There's that one dude in the group chat. I was looking back at old group chat messages the other day, and there's like people openly being mad in our group chat, being like, "Oh my God, I can't believe like they made this show all about this person. Like the show's so boring to watch." And I'm like, "Brother, that person you're talking about is in the group chat. Like, you're not like that's so wild that you're just saying this out loud." So like I don't know, I didn't dislike the edit. I thought the editing was super good. I thought like I mean everyone of course wants to be the main character and get more airtime. But like for the most part, like I was like I liked how I was shown. I liked that I got shown a decent bit compared to like other people. I'm like grateful for that. And like, they could have easily just not shown me at all really. Um yeah.
Yeah, no, that's
I
great.
don't think there was anything crazy.
Okay, good. That's excellent. I love to hear that. Only positives to take away from it. That
Yeah.
was crazy too, by the way. Funny moments. We ain't gonna put them on blast, but definitely it was a whole nother show out off the show in the group chats.
Dude, that group chat was wild.
Oh
Oh,
man, it's gonna have to come out in a Netflix documentary one day, hopefully.
yeah, one day, dude. I would love for whoever like is in charge to give me my like own like let me in the editing studio and make my own like Roland special cut of the show. It'll be like the director's cut, but it's my version.
I'm ready.
I would love to be able to do that.
Oh, I need it. So we need that on we need that on the new I guess HBO Max special, I guess you could say that. Netflix can definitely
Yeah.
do that portion. You just said you met a lot of also you said you met a lot of great people. Who are kind of some of the people you keep up with the most from the show?
Um, to be honest, I don't message too many people too often. There's like a couple people I wish I messaged more. I would say probably Trey I've kept up with the most out of anybody. Um, because we ran a marathon right before the show came out, and then we were like streaming a little bit together and like playing Fortnite. And uh, I messaged him recently about something and like caught up, but it's little breaks here and there where I'll message him. I message Hallie every once in a while. Um, yeah, I saw Riley. I don't know if you remember Riley, uh, big dude with the dreads.
Yeah,
Uh, I went on a road trip with my sister across the country, and we met up with him in Oklahoma. So that was pretty cool to see him again because I like Riley a lot. Uh,
good dude, good dude.
yeah, there's definitely a couple people that I wish I was messaging more, and I'll probably end up messaging them after this, after we're done with this, and be like, "Hey, how's it going?" But yeah, that's about it.
Yeah, do that, Roland. Don't leave them hanging because they're waiting to
I
hear
know,
from you.
I know. I'm bad at reaching out to people, bro. I'm bad at it.
But it's maybe maybe that's a resolution for 2025. I don't know if you do resolutions or not, but
I dabble in them. I randomly start challenges throughout the year and like try to stick with them. So yeah,
I'm gonna give you a challenge. You reach out to 5 Squid Game people with before the year's up.
bet I'll get that done. I
I bet.
pinky promise, bro.
Man, he's
I
on it.
pinky
And it has to
promise.
be people outside of the ones you mentioned too, by the way. So you,
Oh no, you can't be throwing in all these extra rules.
you can't message Trey Halley or Riley. None of them. So,
Hey,
but yeah,
that's yeah. I don't know if that's fair.
it's a challenge. You like challenges, so come on,
All
give
right.
me
Yeah, yeah. Okay, okay.
good, good. I love this. Don't worry, that's not the only game we gonna play. Well, we got one more game coming up, but speak. Squid Game season 2 is about to come out. The actual series. Do you plan on watching it?
Yeah, I like the original show. I thought it was pretty good.
What are you most anticipating or looking forward to from that show?
Um, I don't know. Seeing what the new games are, I guess. I have no like knowledge of what it's supposed to be about at all. I think I maybe saw a trailer, but it didn't really give any context. Yeah, I like to not watch trailers for the most part. Like I want to go into it blind. I don't watch trailers before I go see movies. I look up the Rotten Tomato scores and then I see if the audience percentage is like higher than the critic percentage. I don't listen to the critics. That stuff's whack. So yeah, I'm going in blind. I hope it's good. That's my only hope with the show.
I think it'll be good. I mean, it'll be shocked for it to be bad, but you never know. I
Yeah,
mean,
yeah,
uh, but I hope so. I think it's gonna be cool to kind of see his plan on getting back in there and how he gonna do the Hunger Game style, break it down from the inside. So I'm definitely, and then the new main character, supporting characters we get. I think there is a mother son in there as well, or mother daughter, something like that.
interesting.
So definitely it's gonna be cool. Um, also, why did I just forget the most important? Oh yeah, yeah, duh. I was like, where am I thinking of? So you're all done. Would you consider if Netflix and Studio Limber asked you to do another season of Squid Game, would you do it?
Uh, See, my immediate answer is yes, but then I'm like, nah, they need to pay me. like, like I was there for what, like 3 weeks and I didn't get paid anything, and it's like it was worth it in the end. Like it benefited me, but because I made it to like ninth place, so challenge wise and all of that stuff, 100% yes. But I feel like at this point I would negotiate.
Yeah, no, you need something, coach. I mean, the
Yeah, gotta get
flight,
that bag up.
exactly. The flight and the hotel stay is nice, but we're gonna need something a little bit more. We need some
Yeah,
guarantees in this contract, coach, because I think especially if you're returning, you have to kind of get some. If you're it's your first time, okay, whatever. But returning for sure, you kind of I think you deserve something. So,
yeah.
100% with you on that. So well, we gonna play a little quick game real quick since you like
Oh,
challenges
bet.
and games.
Heck yeah, I do.
It's not sliding down a pole, so don't worry. Basically,
Oh, you know what?
uh,
I'm not interested anymore.
well, we're gonna have you
Ah,
go
give
to
it to me.
the club and see what you got skills on those poles. Uh,
Hey, one of my roommates just set one up at our house, so I'll start practicing.
okay, I can't wait to see the Instagram videos. I'm looking forward to it. Cannot wait. Well, this game is I'm going to ask you about a player, and I want you to tell me your thoughts and reactions and opinions.
Okay.
All right. We'll start you off easy, you know. We'll start with you off with how about Mr. Trey 301.
Oh, Trey's great. Yeah, no, I love Trey.
Okay,
Yeah.
sweet, sweet. How about
Yeah, I
how
don't know.
about
I could talk about how great he is, but
oh,
like
that's good. That's fine. Whatever you want to say, coach.
simple, simple. I love him. We have the same birthday coming up soon.
Okay, okay. Well, y'all better send him some stuff. He has a cameo, so send him some
Oh,
stuff.
that's true.
So, how about Miss Leanne?
Oh, Leanne's great, dude. She pulled up to the marathon with us. And so she made signs for like both me and Trey, like running it. It was great. She didn't have to do any of that, yet she did. Like I think she flew in for our marathon to support us, which was so sweet and kind.
Yeah, shout out Leanne, man. She's always there when you need her.
Oh yeah.
Um, we'll give you a little harder now. How about Mr. 432 Brighton?
I mean, I feel like we don't vibe that well. I talked to him at like the Netflix premiere thing afterwards, and like the thing in LA that we went to, and like he was fine. Like I didn't have like any problems with him, but like definitely we live different lives with different like we like different things. So like I feel like me and him wouldn't be able to hang out for that long and like have like we could spend a day together maybe, but I feel like we get sick of each other pretty quick.
Hey, I need to see that reality show, coach.
Hey, I'm for it. I'm not saying I won't hang out with the guy.
Okay, okay. How about our friend 299 Spencer?
Oh, dude, Spencer's great too. I hung out with him a lot in LA, and he was like, because like everyone in our group hated him on the show, and then we watched the show and we all felt terrible. and yeah, it was sick hanging out with him in LA. That's actually, that's gonna be one of the 5 people I messaged because I've been meaning. I was literally thinking about him like a week or two ago. And I was like, dude, I need to hang out with him because I think he lives in like North Carolina or something. He's close enough where like I've been meaning to hang out with him. And like my best friend down here, uh, came to LA with us and met him, and we were like, all three of us had a good time together. So we'll have to make something work with Spencer soon.
Yeah, definitely hit him up. He ain't doing nothing. Trust. He's chilling. Okay.
Yeah.
How about our champion, mine?
Uh, yeah, mine was cool. I had fun with her in there. Um, yeah, I don't know. I had like
Okay.
again another situation where like she's nice. She seemed really cool. Uh, but you know, not someone maybe I'd like be BFFs with at the end of the day. Like, but yeah.
Okay. Okay. How about our runner-up, Phil?
Oh, Phil was great too. Yeah, I love Phil. Um, dang, yeah, I'll probably reach out to Phil again soon too. Can't remember where he lives. Maybe Jersey or something.
Yeah, he's a Jersey.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay. How
yeah.
about
I like
our?
Phil.
Okay. Okay. Shout out, Phil. Chill to the future. How about our show villain, quote unquote, Miss 278 Ashley?
Oh, bro, I don't know why everyone's calling her a villain. Okay, your question about the editing of the show, they did edit it like extra bad for her there, and I talked about it in my podcast and got like hundreds of comments still being like, "Nope, you're actually wrong. This is a bad take. She's a horrible human being." And I'm like, "I was there and I'm telling you that this isn't what happened." Uh, but no, essentially when I pitched that idea, uh to like everyone takes one turn, they frame it as if Ashley's the only person uh who was like against it, but it was like her. I can't remember her name. It was like Siobhan or something like that.
Yeah. Hmm.
And then there was at least one or two other people that were adamantly like yelling at me and being like, "No, you can fend for yourself. We're not playing it like this." And I was like, I don't like being yelled at, so I shut down. I didn't say a whole lot, but I was just like, are you kidding me? Like, you guys are still numbers that are gonna have to jump no matter what. Like, unless like statistics break and you get so lucky that Trey flashes like 12 of these tiles in a row, you are gonna have to take a step. So you might as well play our little game. And yeah, so I feel like I didn't like that they framed Ashley to be a villain, like she's the only one that went against the grain, when there was like three or four other people that were also like that. And then Trey was being stupid. But no, Ashley's cool. I
Shout
liked
out
hanging
Ashley.
out with her afterwards.
Okay, okay. And then how about our oldest cast member, Dr. Rick?
Dude, Rick's crazy. Yeah, he was cool. Uh, I saw him at the hotel because he was someone I didn't really interact with a lot, so I don't have too much to say about him. But one of my funniest interactions with him was I saw him. He was the first person I saw when I got to New York for the premiere that you helped me get into. Which thank you again for that.
Okay,
Um, and he like turns like I thought I saw him at the bar, and I like walk up and tap on his shoulder, and he turns around and he just goes like he mouthed my name, like he didn't even say it, and I was like, "Yeah, Rick, it's me." And he
make
was
sure he
like,
forgot your name or something.
"What?"
You made it sound like he forgot your name or something.
No, it was like he saw a ghost, and he was like, "Roland, my wife loves you. Like she loved watching you on the show." And I was like, "Thank you, Rick." Like I don't know. Some of those interactions to me were so funny because they were people that I hardly interacted with on the show, but it was still like it almost felt like you knew them more after we watched it ourselves. And like I don't know, it was an interesting way to bond with people for sure.
Yeah, no, definitely. It was a crazy time. And then when you see people, it kind of just it's one of those things where you don't need to be around much, and then you can come back and hang out, and it'll be like no time has passed. I think.
Yeah, yeah, exactly.
Well, we'll finish it on him. Um, I don't know. I won't
Sweet.
go too much deeper, but before we get out of here, is there anything that you want to say to the peoples? Any advice you want to give, or life advice, good game advice, anything before we hop out?
I don't know. I feel like I'm not qualified to give advice, but have fun. I like having fun, and it makes me happy. So
Hey,
I'm trying to have more fun right now because I've been sad for a while. So yeah, have
yeah,
fun.
definitely. I mean, that's some of the best advice you can give because too many people around, you worried about this, you worried about that, there's things to worry about, of course, but you got to live in the present first and foremost, and you got to have a good time. I travel all the time and go to football games and this and that. And I'm definitely having fun. I might have to work, but
Nice.
I'm having fun doing it. So that's
Heck yeah, that's what I like to hear, DeAndre.
hey, exactly. It's all good times over here, and no more sad times, Coach. No more sad times.
Yeah, we're
Uh,
we're hopping out of sad boy time right now. We're trying to get on happy boy hours.
hey, I love that. A sad boy time is important
It
sometimes.
is.
Put the
Yeah.
music on and kind of live in that, but also it's time to hop out the shell and get back to sliding down poles and jumping off buildings.
Yes, sir. Speaking of that, I got to find another trip to Atlanta soon because that's where all the good polls are.
Oh my gosh, wait, Atlanta has the best poles.
Okay, in the US at least so far, I've been to a lot of big cities, and it's hard to find a pole that's like a good distance from the building, has like a cool looking drop, and then also the pole can't have a bunch of stuff welded to it or like strapped to it, like signs are on a lot of poles. So it's hard to find like a perfect one. Uh, but we found a bunch in Atlanta recently, so I'm trying to go back and look for some more.
Okay, well, Atlanta, look out, y'all. You gonna see things sliding down on the poles, and it's not gonna be at the club.
Yes,
So,
sir.
well, make sure y'all pay that man too if you see it too. By the way, he deserves all of it. Well, Roland, thank you for joining me. The audience thanks you as well. And for people back home, thank y'all for tuning in. Until next time, y'all. Peace, blessings, deuces, and have a great rest of your day, boys.
Goodbye.